Welcome to Everyday English Class. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Everyday English Channel, where learning English is easy and fun. I'm Grace.
Hello, Grace, and a very warm welcome to all our wonderful listeners around the world. How are you doing today, Grace? It is so good to be here with you today. How are you doing today, Grace?
I am doing absolutely great. Thank you. I have my big cup of tea, the sun is shining outside, and I am feeling very excited about our topic today. How about you, Peter? Are you ready for a new lesson?
I am very ready. I have my coffee right here. It is warm and delicious, and I am full of energy. What are we talking about today, Grace?
Today, we have a very fun and practical topic. We are going to talk about a day in the life. We are going to explore our daily routines in English.
Daily routines. You mean the things we do every single day, from the morning until we go to sleep at night?
Exactly. It sounds simple, but talking about your day is one of the best ways to practice real, everyday English. You can use it to talk to friends, coworkers, or classmates.
I love this topic. It is so useful because everyone has a daily routine. But before we start sharing our days and learning these great English phrases, we have a small, friendly request for all of you listening right now.
Yes, we do. If you enjoy learning English with us, please take just one tiny second to click the subscribe button to our channel. Subscribing is completely free, and it means you will never miss a fun English lesson with us.
Exactly. And please click that like button. Give this episode a big thumbs up. It helps our podcast grow so much. And if you have a friend or a family member who is also learning English, please share this episode with them. Learning together is always the best way to learn.
We appreciate your support so much. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Okay, Grace, let's jump into our daily routines. Where do we start?
The best place to start is the very beginning of the day, the morning. So, Peter, tell me, what is the first thing you do in the morning?
Well, the very first thing is my alarm clock rings. It makes a very loud noise. So, I wake up around 7 in the morning.
You wake up at 7. Now, do you get up immediately?
That is a great question. No, I do not. I wake up, which means I open my eyes, but I stay in bed for maybe 5 or 10 minutes. Then I get up. I physically leave the bed.
That is a very important difference for our listeners. Wake up is when you stop sleeping. Get up is when you stand up and leave the bed. I am just like you, Peter. I wake up at 6:30, but I don't get up until 6:45.
The bed is just too warm and comfortable. So after you get up, what do you do next?
Next, I go to the bathroom. I wash my face with cold water to help me wake up, and then I brush my teeth.
Brushing your teeth is very important. After I wash my face and brush my teeth, I usually take a shower. I like a hot shower in the morning.
A hot shower is a great way to start the day. After that, I get dressed. I take off my pajamas and I put on my clothes for the day.
I do the same. Get dressed is a great chunk of English. And then comes my favorite part of the morning. Breakfast.
Yes, breakfast. What do you usually eat for a quick breakfast, Peter?
I usually eat some toast with butter and jam, and I drink a big cup of coffee. I need coffee to think. How about you?
I usually have a bowl of cereal with milk and my cup of tea. It is fast and easy.
Okay, so we have our morning routine. We wake up, get up, wash our faces, brush our teeth, get dressed, and have breakfast. Notice how we use the word then or after that to connect our actions.
That is a fantastic point, Peter. When you describe your day, you need words to put your actions in order. You can use first, then, after that, and next.
Yes. First I wake up, then I get out of bed. After that, I have breakfast. It makes the story flow perfectly. So Grace, after breakfast, the workday begins. How do you get to work?
Around 8 p.m., I leave the house. I usually take the bus to work. The bus stop is very close to my apartment.
Perfect. So we arrive at work and we start working. The morning passes, we write emails, we go to meetings, and then it is time for lunch.
You take the bus. That is a great phrase. I don't take the bus, I drive my car. It usually takes me about 20 minutes to get to the office.
It takes me 20 minutes. That is another magic English chunk. We use "it takes me" to talk about time. I can say, it takes me 30 minutes to get to work on the bus.
Lunch is a great break. I usually have lunch around 1 p.m. Do you bring your lunch from home, Peter?
Sometimes, but usually I go to a small cafeteria or cafe near my office. I like to eat a big salad and drink a glass of water. What about you?
I like to cook, so I usually bring a sandwich from home, maybe a chicken and salad sandwich. I sit and chat with my colleagues while I eat.
Chatting with colleagues is nice. Then we go back to work for the afternoon. We continue our tasks. But let's skip to the best part of the day. Finishing work.
Yes, around 5 p.m. I finish work and I go back home.
Pasta sounds delicious. I also like to cook dinner. I often make soup and a sandwich. I usually eat around 7:30 p.m.
When I get home, the very first thing I do is change my clothes. I take off my serious work clothes and I put on comfortable clothes, like a t-shirt.
Oh, I agree. Changing into comfortable clothes is the best feeling. Then I usually rest for a while. I sit on the sofa, check my phone, and maybe watch a funny video.
Resting is so important after a busy day. After I relax, it is time for dinner. I enjoy cooking, so I usually cook something simple for myself. Pasta with tomato sauce is my favorite.
After dinner, we have to clean up the kitchen. We wash the dishes and tidy up.
Yes, clean up and tidy up are great phrasal verbs for the evening. And then we finally have our free time.
Free time. What do you like to do in the evening, Grace?
I really enjoy reading a book. It helps me relax before bed. Sometimes I call my family on the phone to say hello. What about you?
I usually watch a comedy movie or a TV show. I like to laugh before I go to sleep.
That sounds like a great evening. Finally, the day is almost over. It is time to get ready for bed.
Yes, I go back to the bathroom and I brush my teeth again. Morning and night, it is very important. Then I put on my pajamas.
And what time do you usually go to sleep, Peter?
I try to go to bed around 10:30 p.m. I like to get a good amount of sleep so I have energy for the next day. How about you?
I usually go to sleep around 11 p.m. I turn off the lamp, close my eyes, and the day is completely finished.
Wow, Grace! We just talked about our entire day from start to finish, and we used so many excellent, everyday English verbs.
We really did. And notice that we used the present tense. I wake up, I eat, I go to work, I cook. Because a daily routine is a habit, something we do every day. The simple present tense is perfect.
It is so easy. Let's do a very quick review of the sequence words we use to tell our story, just so our listeners can practice them.
Great idea. When you are telling someone about your day, don't just use a list of sentences. Connect them.
You start with, first, I wake up.
Then, I take a shower.
After that, I eat breakfast.
Next, I go to work.
Finally, I go to sleep.
Those simple connection words make your English sound so much more natural and fluent. You are telling a beautiful story, not just reading a textbook.
I love that. Everyone listening has a story to tell about their day. It is such a good way to practice. You can even practice while you are doing the action. When you are making coffee, you can say to yourself in English, I am making coffee now.
Yes. Narrate your day. Talk to yourself in English. It trains your brain to think directly in the language.
Well, look at the time, Grace. Our podcast routine is almost finished for today.
It really is. Time goes so fast when we are talking and learning together. A massive thank you to all of our amazing listeners for joining us today. We love helping you build your confidence.
We really do. And before we officially say goodbye, we have some special homework for you. We want to hear from you in the comments.
Yes! Please go down to the comments section below and tell us a little bit about your daily routine.
Tell us what is the very first thing you do in the morning, or what is your favorite part of the day. Try to write 1 or 2 sentences in English using the words first, then, or after that.
We cannot wait to read all of your wonderful answers and learn about your daily lives. Thank you all so much for listening today. Keep practicing, be proud of yourselves, and have a beautiful day. See you next time on Everyday English.
Goodbye, everyone. Have a great day. Take care.